What it do? What it do? You already know what time it is. This your boy Gangsta Cat. I got the lowdown for the lowdown, and this is where it go down. I need everybody to take a moment and like, subscribe, and share the page, man, because you already know this the #1 spot on YouTube for online interviews and celebrity gossip. We don't make the news. We just break it down. You already know. You already know. So it's looking like your boy Yella Beezy has went to motherfucking court today. Yes, went to court today. And I know he don't like the outcome. He didn't like what happened. He don't like what's going on, man. But you got to take this shit in stride. You got to take it how it is, man. You can't be playing with these niggas, man. Your boy has fucked up. I be telling people, man. I be telling people, everything you do in the dark, come to the light. And a lot of shit got revealed today. A lot of shit got revealed, man. Now we know a lot of shit, man, that we didn't know before. Like I told you, man, niggas was snitching. We know who was snitching now. I've been telling you your boy Trap was a snitch. Been telling you niggas. Nobody wanted to listen to the great Cap. Nobody want to listen to Cap. Cap told you niggas pay attention. Now Yella Beezy definitely know. He definitely know Trap. Told them boys about the music. See, because today your boy Yella Beezy found out some things, man. Yella Beezy found out some things today, y'all. Your boy found out some things today. Yeah. He found out who was on. He found out that the police found out about a song, y'all, that nobody knew about. Nobody knew about this song, y'all. Pay attention. Salute to everybody out there, man. You already know. Nobody knew about this song. Only select few people knew about this song, gang. Make it make sense. Only a select few people knew about this song. So how is it that the prosecution knew about this song? I know how the prosecution knew about this song. Because your boy was snitching. I told you niggas. Trap was working the whole time. He still is working. He been low-key feeding the prosecution. Low-key feeding the state of Texas. This shit ain't hard to realize, man. How the fuck would how the fuck would the prosecution know that Yella Beezy made a song about the murder that was never released? Never released. Come on, man. This is not something that you just wake up and put into court documents unless you got proof. And we all know who would have this type of information. Who would have this information? The same nigga who was getting on all types of video calls, putting the business out there. The same nigga that's trying to get married now because he's trying to protect himself. Yeah, the same nigga that's trying to get married. All of a sudden you want to get married. Come on, nigga, get the fuck out of here. Why y'all think this nigga want to get married all of a sudden? Come on, man, pay attention. Why y'all think all of a sudden now this nigga want to get married? Now some you want to get married. Man, get the fuck out of here. I know why you want to get married. Because you know that if this case don't go as planned, they coming to get you, nigga. Just know if this case don't go as planned, they coming to get you. Also know that if Yella Beezy end up taking a deal in the middle of this case, the only way they gonna get this nigga a plea is if he give up the other bag man. And we already know who the other bag man is. Earl Spence. That's why Earl Spence trying to hurry up and get a fight in. Come on, man. I'm giving y'all the game. Why you think Earl Spence trying to hurry up and get another fight in before this trial is over? Why y'all think Earl Spence trying to hurry up and get another fight in this month? Why y'all think Earl Spence had his fight for July, the same month that Yella Beezy is going to trial? Y'all better pay attention. Y'all better pay attention. I tell niggas all the time, this shit easy for me. It ain't no coincidence that Earl Spence is fighting the same month that Yella Beezy is going to trial, y'all. It ain't no coincidence. The boy Earl Spence trying to make it known to the state of Texas that he's still valuable, that he's still relevant. I'm still a commodity. You still need me. I can still bring money into the state. I can still fill up an arena. Pay attention. This nigga know what he doing. He know what he doing. There's a lot of niggas he got to make money for right now, man. It's a lot of niggas this nigga got to make money for right now. I be trying to tell these niggas don't call no shots. Earl Spence don't call no shots. Derek ain't call no shots. Why you think Derek left that nigga? Why you think Derek ain't training that nigga no more? Because Derek know that the city of Dallas and the state of Texas is on Earl Spence ass. Don't be surprised if you see your boy Yella Beezy take a plea bargain in the middle of this trial, because yes, you can still take plea bargains in the middle of trials. I've seen it done. We watched Young Thug do it. Young Thug was halfway through his trial and he took a plea bargain before the trial was even over with. Don't be surprised. Remember I said it, y'all. Don't be surprised if you see Yella Beezy take a plea bargain in the middle of this trial and give up Earl Spence. Because Yella Beezy know that he playing ball by himself. Yella Beezy know he playing ball by himself. That's why I told y'all from jump that Toby Shook had already fucked the case up. I was one of the first people that told you that Toby Shook was representing Carmelo Anthony and Yella Beezy. I told you niggas this months ago. I told y'all months ago, Carmelo Anthony lawyer Toby Shook made a deal. Go look at my videos. Go look at my live lives. I told y'all when the Carmelo Anthony trial started, I said Toby Shook made an underlying deal. Y'all better go watch this nigga. Watch him. He made a deal with the prosecution. And I was right. And I was right. Now, I'm going to ask y'all this. And I'm going to keep it 100 with you. I'm going to ask y'all this. Pay attention. Don't you find it mighty funny that the state is referring to Yella Beezy as a co-conspirator, but he hasn't been charged for a crime? Let me say this again. For all you people in the back that didn't hear me, don't you find it mighty funny that the state of Texas is acknowledging Trap Boy Freddy, Dontavious Moore, as a co-conspirator, but he has not been charged in a crime? You better pay attention. You better pay attention. If your boy was trapped, he lawyer up because he know what the fuck that mean. He know he next. That's why he been playing ball with the state of Texas this whole time. When he did that Instagram video and he was talking to Yella Beezy and he played that song Laugh Now. Come on, man. Don't y'all find it mighty funny that the state of Texas is using and referencing a music video, Laugh Now, that wasn't even made by Yella Beezy in Yella Beezy case? Let me say this again. Y'all don't find it mighty suspicious that a song that was made by Trap Boy Freddy, a song that was made by Trap Boy Freddy, is being used in the Mo 3 case against Yella Beezy? They are using Laugh Now against Yella Beezy, which is basically a confession, which is basically a sworn testimony. Because what do they tell you? Anything that you say can be used against you in a court of law. Anything that you say can be used against you in the court of law. It don't matter if you did it in a slow song. It don't matter if you wrote it in a poetry. It don't matter if you wrote it in a rap song. It can be used against you in a court of law. Now, you honestly think Trap Boy Freddy didn't know this? You honestly think Trap Boy Freddy didn't know that everything he's doing can be used against them in a court of law? You think Trap Boy Freddy, when he made the video to Laugh Now, he didn't know that he was putting and laying out the whole crime and reenacting the whole murder on video? Y'all honestly think he didn't know that he was reenacting the whole damn crime? He wasn't doing it for our benefit, because we know how Mo 3 died. He wasn't doing it for Yella Beezy benefit, because when Yella Beezy got on Instagram with the nigga, he said, yo, turn that off, turn that off. So honestly, who benefit was Trap Boy Freddy doing this for? He wasn't doing it for his benefit. He wasn't doing it for Mo 3 benefit. He wasn't doing it for the Mo 3 fans. He was doing it for the state of Texas. He was doing it for the state of Texas. He's always been cooperating with the state of Texas. Always. Always. I ain't got a lot of y'all. And I'm pretty sure Yella Beezy mama was telling this nigga. I'm pretty sure Yella Beezy mama was telling this nigga the whole time. Watch this nigga. Watch that nigga. What type of nigga gets on? What type of nigga get on a motherfucking Instagram live and implicate you in a murder? But a nigga that's trying to get the murder off of him. What type of nigga implicates you in a murder in a song, unless they trying to low-key snitch on you? He was low-key snitching on the nigga from jump, man. Everybody know that. Y'all can't possibly think, like honestly, y'all can't possibly think that Trap Boy Freddy is that dumb. Y'all can't honestly think that Trap Boy Freddy is that naive, that he didn't know what the fuck he was doing when he was putting all that shit on wax. You can't think that he didn't know that they were being investigated by the police. He knew they was being investigated. He knew they was being watched. He knew that the police was investigating Mo 3 murder. He knew that it was a high volume, more than likely that the police thought him and Yellow Beezy had something to do with it. The streets knew that. So if the streets knew that, what makes you think that Trap Boy Freddy wasn't aware that? You think he wasn't aware? You think he didn't know that the police is watching every music they make? You think he didn't know they watching every live that they do? Y'all honestly didn't think he didn't know that. He knew that. But guess what? He didn't give a fuck because that was his job. You understand what I'm trying to tell you? That was his job. His job was to do exactly what he did. Snitch without coming into the police station. Snitch without it being in black and white. He did everything that you do when you snitching on a motherfucker. Everything that you do. He made a song about it. Come on, man. He made a song about it. The nigga jumped on Yella Beezy motherfucking live and played it so the police can get a live reaction. Come on, man. Pay attention. He jumped on Yella Beezy Instagram live, played the song for Yella Beezy so Yella Beezy can give him a live reaction. A live reaction. Come on, man. If that don't help the police, then what do? If that don't help the police, then what do? Come on, man. Everything the police needed was right there. We could keep going. What else we got for you? Yellow Beezy went back home yesterday. He said to himself, how did they know about this song? If I'm Yellow Beezy, I'm at my house and I'm saying to myself, how would the prosecutors know about a song that I never released? Take three. What they say? Take three. Hold on, y'all. Hold on 1 minute. Y'all share the live. Y'all share the live. I'll be a rat. I got no problem being a rat, man. I got no problem being a rat. What did it do? 100? 100K, what up? They know I'm gonna speak the truth. Do you think Earl Spence will come up? He's coming up. Earl Spence that's how Yella Beezy going to take his plea bargain. I'm telling you right now, Yella Beezy team is going to take a plea bargain. They're going to take a plea bargain. After what the prosecution just heard today, and now they know that they know about the song that was never released. Now they know that your boy was undercover snitching. He ain't got no other choice but to take a plea bargain. He ain't got no other choice. They have a recording of this nigga snitching on himself. Yella Beezy was recorded snitching on himself, man. The prosecution has a recording of Yella Beezy talking on the phone, snitching on himself. It's over for that nigga. If he don't give up Earl Spence, he's a dummy. That's why Earl Spence is trying to hurry up and fight this month. They literally made sure that they scheduled Earl Spence fight the same month as Yella Beezy trial. Make it make sense. It's a reason they did that. It's the reason they did that. This is Earl Spence's last chance to prove that he's worthy. If not, he's getting sacrificed. If Earl Spence can't prove that he's worthy to the state of Texas, he's getting sacrificed. They will tell that he's the bag man. And everybody know he's the bag man. Everybody know who the 3 bags came from. Yeah, my bad. My bad. So yeah, man. Remember I told y'all, I'm always right, bro. Remember I told y'all that your boy will end up pulling a Young Thug. Remember I said it first, y'all. Yella Beezy is gonna end up pulling a Young Thug, bro. He gonna pull a Young Thug. He's gonna take a plea. Now, your boy Yella Beezy have been contemplating this for a minute, dog. I'm telling y'all right now, ever since his mother died, he been contemplating this, whether he was going to tell on Earl Spence or not. Now, what Toby told him, this is what Toby told him. Toby told Earl that we gonna wait and see what the prosecution got. This is what Toby Shook told Yella Beezy. Before we plea bargain, we gonna wait and see what the prosecution got. Now, in these pre-trial hearings, now that these pre-trial hearings is coming out, because this is what the pre-trial hearing is all for. The pre-trial is evidence before the trial. so you can make one last decision if you want to cooperate before it's too late. Now, today is going to be a big day for your boy Yella Beezy, y'all. I'm letting you know that right now. Today is going to be a big day. Why? Because Yella Beezy is going to hear the recording today. He's going to hear a recording of himself. Remember I told y'all, he going to hear a recording today of himself telling on himself, y'all. The prosecution have a recording of Yella Beezy talking about the murder of Mo 3, talking about how they planned the murder of Mo 3 and how it took place. He's going to hear that recording. And when he hear that recording, he's going to know exactly who he was talking to when the police got that recording. And me personally, I think he was talking to Earl Spence. I think he was talking to Earl Spence. If he wasn't talking to Earl Spence, then guess what it was, y'all? Remember when I told y'all from jump that I believe Yella Beezy baby mother was the first person to contact the police. Remember Yella Beezy baby mother shop got burned up. Y'all remember that? Yella Beezy baby mother shop got burned up. Remember I told you, I believe that she was the first person that contacted the police and said, this person talked to Kiwan. This person, I remember the first person that contacted the police told the police that they overheard Kiwan talking to Yella Beezy on the phone. Guess what? Whoever that person was that overheard Yella Beezy talking to Kiwan over the phone recorded that phone call. Let me say this again, y'all. Whoever that person was that recorded that phone call is about to come out today. It's about to come out today. And I believe it's his baby mother. I've been telling y'all from jump that I believe the first person to ever tell the police that she overheard Kiwan talking to Yella Beezy was his baby mother. That's the reason why Yella Beezy baby mother's shop got burned up at Big T's. That's the reason why they broke up. Remember, I told y'all from the beginning, I said, what type of a woman break up with a nigga in the midst of a murder? Remember I said that? I told y'all, I said, what type of woman break up with a nigga in the midst of a murder? Your nigga almost got killed. The nigga that he was beefing with just got murdered. What type of woman, the baby mother, gonna break up with you? That's not smart. Why would you break up with me? Now you making me look guilty. Think about it now. Now you making me look guilty. You making me look like I got something to do with it. Why? Because you decided to break up with me, your husband, your nigga, your baby daddy. Remember, Yella Beezy's a superstar. His son was not too old, my nigga. His son was not too old. So you got to say to yourself, most women ain't just breaking up with their nigga, dog. Most women ain't leaving the bag. Let's be honest. Yella Beezy had the bag. Most women ain't just gonna drop the bag and be like, oh, I don't want this nigga no more. I ain't fucking with this nigga no more. In the midst of a murder for hire. Let's be real, man. In the midst of a murder for hire, your girl ain't just gonna break up with you out of nowhere. Unless she know that the boys is coming. unless she know that you are responsible for the murder. Unless she know that you putting her life in jeopardy now. Remember I told you, Yella Beezy baby mother was scared for her life. Yella Beezy baby mother was scared for her life. When Mo 3 died, Yella Beezy ran and went to Mexico. Ran and went to Mexico. Didn't even take his baby mother with him. Make it make sense. And the only nigga he left in the street, the only nigga that got left in the street was who? Trap Boy Freddy. Everybody in Mexico kissing, hugging. Let's not forget, Yella Beezy and Earl Spence was in Mexico kissing and hugging, making love. Them niggas was in Mexico making love. We did it. We got rid of this nigga. We did it. We did it. We got rid of him. The job is done. The job is done. The whole time, Trap Boy Freddy in Dallas putting a play together to take all you niggas out. The whole time, Trap Boy Freddy saying to himself, these niggas got me fucked up. Trap Boy Freddy like, y'all got me fucked up if you think I'm just gonna take the weight for all you niggas. How you doing? That's what y'all thought. That's what they thought. They thought Trap Boy Freddy was gonna be they fall guy. See, that's what nobody didn't know. They tried to make Trap Boy Freddy they fall guy. But Trap Boy Freddy was smarter than all them niggas. Trap Boy Freddy was low-key snitching behind the scenes on everybody. Then your boy, Yella Beezy, was talking to the police the whole time. He was also talking to the police, violating street code. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. He was also violating street code. Violating. Diddy, what up? Your boy was violating 101. But we gonna talk about it. We gonna talk about it. You already know how I'm coming, man. We're gonna break it down. Cause Yella Beezy ain't no different than Young Thug. Yella Beezy ain't no different than Young Thug, y'all. No different. Hold up, man. No different. Why? And you wanna know why I tell you that? I'm gonna break it down to you right now. Give me a minute. I'm gonna break it down to you why he ain't no different than Young Thug. No different. No different, y'all. Yella Beezy, when Yella Beezy got hit up, they took that nigga to Louisville Hospital and he started talking. Right in Louisville Hospital, nigga. Ain't no difference than what your boy Young Thug did in interrogation with the police. Talking to the police is talking to the police. I don't give a fuck what you talking about. Talking is talking. If you go into a police interrogation room, you're talking. If the police come to the hospital and they ask you, can I talk to you? And you volunteer a statement, you talking. Ain't no difference, my nigga. Ain't no difference. I don't give a fuck what type of information you giving. Anytime there's a statement with your John Hancock on it, you ain't no different than the next nigga. Ain't no difference. Let's keep it real. Yella Beezy wasn't gonna tell y'all that. Yeah, Yellow Beezy ain't gonna tell y'all that. Yellow Beezy wasn't gonna tell y'all that he was a snitch. The nigga snitched on himself. My nigga, what type of nigga get shot? No, he gonna get back. Come on, my nigga. And look, this is why. Let me give y'all some game. This is why Trap Boy Freddy snitched on him. That's why Trap Boy Freddy snitched on him, y'all. Trap Boy Freddy watched this nigga in Louisville Hospital talk to the police. You think Trap Boy Freddy trusted this nigga? You think Trap Boy Freddy trusted this nigga? And he know that this nigga sat in Louisville Hospital and gave a whole statement to the police? This nigga gave up Mo3 name. He gave up the minivan. He gave up the color of the minivan. He told how many dudes that he saw. Your boy Yella Beezy is snitch. He a snitch. He ain't no different than Young Thug. Let's keep it real. All your favorite rappers are snitches. All of them been in an interrogation room. If you a rapper and you've been in an interrogation room, that's a problem. If you a rapper and you allow a police officer to interrogate you, that's a problem. Whatever happened to you have the right to remain silent. That's the first thing they tell you when they read you your Miranda rights. You got a right to remain silent. These niggas get shot and be talking to the police. This nigga got shot and decided, I'm going to tell the police everything. He could have kept it gangster. He could have kept it street and said, I ain't saying nothing. I don't know nothing. I ain't see nothing. Yella Beezy didn't do that. He gave up all the information to Louisville police, man. He gave up all the information. Pay attention. Now we know why Bubba died. Now you know why Bubba got killed. Everybody know that Bubba drove the minivan. Everybody know that Bubba had a minivan, man. Everybody know that. Everybody know in Dallas, Dixon Circle, Bubba used to ride around with the minivan. Whole bunch of niggas in the minivan. Everybody know that. So now you know why Bubba got hit up at the store. Because they knew Bubba was the one who followed Yella Beezy. They knew that. The co-conspirator knew that. Why did they go back and tell the police? Why did they go back and tell Louisville police? Come on, man. Make it make sense. First of all, this crime was too big for Louisville. That's first of all. This is way too big for Louisville. Louisville didn't know what to do with this. Louisville Police Department did not know how to handle this right here. They don't barely get shit going in Louisville. Your boy been talking since day one. Your boy been setting Yella Beezy up, man. Yella Beezy is about to give up Earl Spence. The state is literally playing chess with Yella Beezy, man. The state is playing chess. While Yella Beezy is playing checkers, the state is playing chess. Yella Beezy lawyer Toby didn't know about this recording. You think if Toby knew that the prosecution had a recording of Yella Beezy talking about Mo3 murder, he wouldn't have told this nigga to plea earlier? Give up Earl Spence? You got to give up somebody? You think if Toby Shook knew, that there was a recording of you talking about the murder and that Trap Boy Freddy also gave up information as a co-conspirator, that he wouldn't have told you that you need to tell on everybody? Y'all niggas crazy, man. Y'all niggas crazy. And Sean G been helping him with this case this whole time too. Sean G been playing both sides, man. Sean G been playing the Oak Cliff side, and he been playing the motherfucking Mo3 side. Once Mo3 fell out with Sean G tried to work his way back in with motherfucking Trap Boy. He tried to work his way back in with the Godfather. He tried to get back on their good foot. Pay attention. Sean G always been working with the police. That's why he was out of jail for so long. He the only nigga I know get federal charges and don't do no time. Niggas doing 2 years for felons in possession of firearms. Come on, man. Niggas is doing 2 years. 2 years as a felon in possession of firearm. Man, Sean G supposed to be locked up doing 10 years, 8 years. Sean G supposed to be facing real jail time right now. Why you think that nigga ain't in jail facing 10 years, 8 years in the feds? He did 2 years. He did less than 2 years, actually. Nigga did less than 2 years because he helped solve the case too. All these niggas be working, man. Working. But like I said, the prosecution is about to get this nigga Yella Beezy to flip on Earl Spence. Earl Spence might not even get a chance to fight his next fight. He might not even get a chance to fight his next fight. Because if I'm Yella Beezy, when I go to court tomorrow and I hear everything they got to say, nigga, I'm calling Toby and I'm saying, tell the state I want to make a deal. Tell the state I'll give them the other bag man. Tell the state I'll give them the other bag man for a 10-year sentence, for a 15-year sentence. If I'm Yella Beezy, I'm telling on Earl Spence for a 10-year sentence. I'm telling on Trap Boy Freddy for a 10-year sentence. I'm giving up the other bagman. Because if he don't, he looking at life in prison. He looking at the death penalty. Murder for hire. And it don't look good for him. I'm just keeping it real. I'm calling it how it is. It don't look good, bro. Not after what I heard today at pre-trial. Not when they talking about they got a recording of you agreeing. A recording of you talking about the killing. They got bank statements from Chase Bank. They got bank statements of you taking the money out the bank and wiring it to a PNC Bank undercover cop. Come on, man. They got you wiring the money to an undercover cop. It don't look good. It don't look good, my nigga. They got Keywan White dead to right. They got Keywan White dead to right. They know everything he did, everything he was, everywhere he was at, everywhere. Now, you better flip before they get Keywan to flip. I'm going to tell you and keep it real with you. You better hurry up and flip before they get Keywan. Because if I'm Keywan lawyer, and I'm hearing everything that happened in this pre-trial, I'm telling Keywan, hey, this is our chance to talk to the DA. This is our chance to talk to the DA right now. If I'm Keywan White lawyer. What y'all think, gang? Am I tripping? Am I tripping, gang? What y'all think? I'm telling you, I see something explosive about to happen tomorrow. I see something shocking about to happen tomorrow in court. I firmly believe that Toby Shook is going to shock the state of Texas, and Yella Beezy is going to plea bargain, and he's going to give up Earl Spence. The bag man is going to get exposed. The bag man is going to get exposed, y'all. Point blank, period. Ain't no way around it, y'all. The bag man is about to get exposed. Well, one of the bag mans, they already know who the second bag man is. I'm going to keep it real with you. They know who the second bag man is. This is the third bag man. Remember, the prosecution made it very clear that they know that this paid for hire hit was paid for by 3 people. They know that it was 3 bags involved. 3. So they know one of the bags came from Yella Beezy. They know that the other bag came from the co-conspirator, which they already know is Trap Boy Freddy. And like I said, it's mighty funny that they calling Trap Boy Freddy a co-conspirator and a murder for hire, but he ain't been arrested. It's mighty funny. I don't give a fuck what you talking about. It's mighty funny when a nigga is being acknowledged as a co-conspirator, but he hasn't been arrested. So you know what that tell me? That tell me that he either is working with the state or they about to charge him with murder after this trial. Let me say that again. That tells me that he's either working with the state of Texas to take down Yella Beezy, or he's going to be charged for murder for hire also, right along with Yella Beezy within the next couple of months. Don't be surprised if right after this trial is over, you see Trap Boy Freddy get picked up for murder for hire as well. Just because one's on trial right now don't mean that the other one won't follow right behind them. Don't be surprised. Don't be surprised, y'all. I know how it goes. They're going to work Yella Beezy right now, do everything they need to do on his case. And then right after his case, they're going to backdoor it, and they're going to charge Trap Boy Freddy with murder for hire. They're going to knock 2 birds out with 1 stone. Mm-hmm. See, because what y'all got to remember is everybody going to get charged that was involved in this case. Everybody that was involved in the murder from 03 is going to eventually get charged. Keywan got charged. Devin White got charged. Devin Brown got charged. Yella Beezy got charged. All the other key players are going to get charged. Earl Spence is going to get charged. The only reason Earl Spence didn't get charged yet is because the way Earl Spence is involved and the way he kept his hands clean. Earl Spence said, I don't want my hands in none of this. I don't even want to talk about it. Just get it done. How much money you need? Earl Spence said, I don't even want to talk about it. Just tell me how much money you need. And I'll help pay the bag. Because Mo3 almost killed Earl Spence. Earl Spence ain't been the same since Mo3 made that nigga crash that car on the highway. Earl Spence can't even talk the same since Mo3 made him crash that car on the highway. And they blamed it on drinking and driving. Earl Spence can't even fight the same since Mo3 made him crash that car and almost took his life on the highway. See, and not only that, it's a lot of important people that's trying to protect Earl Spence, my nigga. See, I don't think people understand in 2020, this was right before COVID. This was in the midst of COVID when Mo3 died. Earl Spence was the only thing bringing money to Dallas. Earl Spence was a world champion. You know how much money it is when you a world champion, how much money you bring into that city and you fighting in Jerry World? Y'all pay attention. All this shit about to come out now. All of it. Everything about to come out. Why? Because now Yella Beezy know. Now he know. He know that niggas recorded his phone call. He know that the state of Texas is trying to use Trap Boy Freddy music against him. Let me say this again. The state of Texas is using the song Laugh Now, which is created by Trap Boy Freddy against Yella Beezy. Then the state of Texas is using a song that Trap Boy Freddy and Yella Beezy made pertaining to Mo3's death that was never released. This song was never released. Nobody heard it. We never heard it. The streets never heard it. I never heard it. Nobody never heard this song. How did the prosecution get this song? How did the prosecution get this song of Yella Beezy implicating himself in the Mo3 murder? Who could have gave this song to the prosecution, gang? Y'all let me know in the comments, man. Who could have gave this song to the prosecution? It's only a couple of people that could have did it. But this shit about to get heavy. And like I said, don't be surprised, man. It's a lot of shit going on today. We gonna cover this shit. We gonna get to the bottom of all this. Yella Beezy pre-trial day number 2. We on it. Like I said, remember, Cap Gang, don't be surprised if a lot of people at the top fall. The dominoes don't stop here. But y'all know what it is, man. Y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and make sure you share the live. And tell everybody that you rocking with the #1 platform on YouTube, the Bounce News. We don't make the news. We just break it down. Y'all hit that like button, man. And if you support the page, hit that Cash App, $ Gangsta Cat, man. Y'all already know what time it is. But until then, you rocking with me and I'm rocking with you. You already know. You already know. Fuck what they talking about, man. We do this shit.
With niggas who feel like I ain't about this shit, I don't do this shit, bro. Like, I can't keep explaining it to y'all. Like, I don't give a fuck about that. Like, I don't give a fuck about that no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, real talk. Nigga be like, he ain't shooting them burners. Come on, bro, y'all know me, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Or he wasn't in the trap, or whoop de whoop, you know, he ain't, you know, like, nah, man, I done did that, man, you know what I'm saying? It make you feel some type of way because you know it's real, you know what I'm saying? It make you feel like, God, with niggas who feel like, I ain't about this shit, I don't do this shit, bro. Like, I can't keep explaining it to y'all, like, I don't give a fuck about that. Like, I don't give a fuck about that no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, real talk.
I see. I finally see where the hate come from. I'm not playing with him. I finally see. I told the nigga I'm not playing with him. Captain Gangster. You know. They gon' hate on me. And that's my type. I be giving them money, nigga. All my life. I'm not playing with them niggas yet. I do it right. I know it right. Give me to the money, that be me, and that my type. That my type, I don't play with them, and that my life. I be getting to the money, nigga, and that my type. My nigga, yeah, be hating on me, yeah, don't wanna do that, my nigga. I ain't nothing like them niggas, you know me, and that my type. Get my type, yeah. Woke up in the club, Cody Mag, I'm on that shit. Bricked up with the money good, she know me, I got double key. Keep it on me with a wristband with a lot of money on thug shit. She the one that stay go the one she love, nigga. I want all. Let go.